Hi children, hope everybody is happy. Today we are going to continue doing the book exercise from Unit 3. The name of the poem is All the World's a Stage. So I expect all of you to take the book, turn to page number 91. Let us do the textual exercises. It will be very helpful for you. Come on, all of you, take your book. Let us do the book exercise, page number 91. So let me give you a small recapitulation of yesterday's class. See what happened? All the World's a Stage is written by William Shakespeare, and he has divided the life of man into 7, and he compares the life of man to a stage. Man comes and acts on the stage. He plays 7 roles. Like that I told you yesterday. Let us do the textual exercise now. Roman letter 1. Filling the blanks using the words given in a box to complete the summary of the poem. Children, you have to read this passage, and there are some answers given at the end of the passage. You have to select the right words. Come on. First of all, let us read together the words which are given at the bottom of the passage. Attention, trouble, reluctantly, actors, maturity, reputation, serious, faculties, composing, enter, promises, dependent. Yes, faculties. What is the meaning of faculties? Faculties means physical power. Okay, so if you know the meaning, then it will be easy for you to place the word correctly. Now let us fill the blanks. Shakespeare considers the whole world a stage where men and women are only. Come on, look at the words and tell me. Men and women are only actors. Yes. Okay, first one is actors. Write it down, actors. They, that is, they refers to men and women. They dash the stage when they are born and exit when they die. So they enter the stage. Okay. Every man during his lifetime plays 7 roles based on age. In the first act, as an infant, he is wholly dependent. He is dependent on the mother or a nurse. Dependent is the right answer. Later, emerging as a school child, he slings his bag over his shoulder and creeps most reluctantly, unwillingly. He was creeping to school unwillingly. His next act is that of a lover, busy composing. Yes, he was busy composing ballads. He was writing ballads, love songs. He was writing love songs. Busy, sad songs, sad love songs. He was busy composing ballads for his beloved and yearns for her. He was longing, yearns for her attention. Yes, he was yearning for her attention. In the 4th stage, he is aggressive and ambitious and seeks. What does he look for? He seeks reputation in all that he does. Then he promises solemnly, seriously. He was promising to save his country, to serve his country, to guard his country. So promises solemnly to guard his country and becomes a soldier. As he grows older, with maturity and wisdom, he becomes a fair judge. During this stage, he is firm and serious. In the 6th act, he is seen with loose pantaloons and spectacles. His manly voice changes into a childish sound, high-pitched sound. Because of no teeth and everything, he was making high-pitched sound. The last scene of all is his second childhood. Slowly, he loses his faculties, power. He was losing his power of sight, hearing, smell, and taste, and exits from the roles of his life. Okay, children. So the whole summary has been given. Okay, when you read this, that is enough. The whole summary is here. So I hope you have understood this. Come on, let us go to the next exercise. From your understanding of the poem, Answer the following questions briefly in a sentence or two. Answer the following. Right? Are you ready to answer? You can take a note of it if you want. What is the world compared to? What is the world compared to? The world is compared to a drama stage. The world is compared to a drama stage. And they have their exits and their entrances. What do the words exits and entrances mean? What do they mean, exits and entrances? It means birth and death. Okay. What is the first stage of a human's life? What is the first stage? The first stage of a human's life is infant. Yes. As an infant, what does the baby do? It was mewling and puking on the mother or the nurse's arms. Describe the second stage of life as depicted by Shakespeare. Second stage, what is the second stage? He is a schoolboy. Man is a schoolboy. He is acting the role of a schoolboy. Complaining schoolboy, unhappy schoolboy, okay, having the bag on his shoulder and walking like a snail to school unwillingly. How does a man play a lover's role? Lover's role, third stage. He becomes a lover and he was composing ballads. He was seeking the attention of her lady love. Yes. Bring out the features of the fourth stage of a man as described by the poet. The first stage of a man is a soldier. He is very aggressive and ambitious and he was looking for reputation. Okay, the vain reputation. He seeks reputation. When does a man become a judge? Okay, the man becomes a judge during the fifth stage. The fifth stage, man becomes a judge. How? Due to maturity and wisdom, he becomes a judge. And when he becomes a judge, he is very firm and serious. Which stage of man's life is associated with the shrunk shank? Come on, answer. Shrunk shank. That is the sixth stage. Man becomes very old and thin. So, his legs become narrow. It shrinks. Okay, it shrinks. That is why it is said, his youthful dress well saved a world so wide. His youthful hose is a dress. Shakespearean's time, the youth, they used to wear very tight fitting trousers. Tight trousers. Okay, that tight trousers, now it becomes very loose for him. It is very loose for him. Okay, so that is what shrunk shank. Why is the last stage called a second childhood? Why is the last stage is called a second childhood? The last stage is called second childhood because he loses his power of sight, taste, smell and everything. He becomes like a baby. Okay, that is why it is considered as a second childhood. Hope everybody has understood. Shall we go to the next question? That's question number 3. Explain the following lines briefly with reference to the context. Children, see here, this is only textual exercise time, no teaching, but still if you listen means you will understand better, right? ERC, explain with reference to context. First question. They have their exits and their entrances and one man in this time plays many parts. Okay, first you have to write the context. When you write the context, how will you write? These lines are taken from the poem All the World's a Stage, written by William Shakespeare. It is an extract from the play As You Like It. That's all. These lines only you will be repeatedly writing for any kind of ERC asked from this poem. Okay, so context, these lines are taken from the poem All the World's a Stage, written by William Shakespeare, extracted from the play As You Like It. Okay, now explanation. Every man and woman, they are like players. They come to this world and they go away from this world. Like how the players, they come on the stage to act, and once they finish their acting, how they go away. Same way, man also needs to go away from this world. They play their parts and they move away. That is the explanation. Comments, Shakespeare comments about, he compares life of human man to a stage. Number 2, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation. Again, context. What will you write? These lines are taken from the poem As All the World's a Stage, written by William Shakespeare. It has been extracted from the play As You Like It. Okay, now during the fourth stage, when man becomes a soldier, he is very aggressive, very passionate. Okay, he promises to guard his country. He is jealous in honor. He is seeking reputation, and he is very promising. Okay, comment. Shakespeare talks about the fourth stage of man. And third question, his second childishness and mere oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste. Sans means what? Sans means without eyes, without taste, without everything. Again, context. Come on, can you tell? These lines are taken from the poem. All the words is stage, written by William Shakespeare. It is extracted from the play as you like it. Now, explanation. When Shakespeare talks about the seventh stage of man, he says that seventh stage is like childhood, second childhood. The man loses his sight, his taste, everything. He loses everything and becomes like a baby. Oblivion, no one to take care, okay, no one to notice him. He is like a baby, right? ERC over. Okay, children, shall we go to the fourth one? Very important one, figures of speech. So before going to the fourth one, let me ask you a question. What is simile? So you are all studying class 12. Okay, this question should be asked to class 6 children. But let me ask you, what is simile? Yes, simile is a comparison of two similar objects. Okay, two similar things that we compare using the words like and as. Using the word like and as, we compare two likely things, two similar things, two similar objects. Okay, metaphor also, it is a strong comparison. There in metaphor also we compare two objects, two similar things, but without using the word like and as. We will not use the words. We cannot see like and as in metaphor. Okay, so now for example, he plays like Dhoni. Okay, while playing cricket, he plays like Dhoni. So now we are comparing that person, the cricketer who is playing cricket, and Dhoni, the great cricketer. Okay, he is playing like Dhoni. Two similar activities. His action, his batting style, everything is similar to Dhoni. Okay, so he plays like Dhoni. Is simile. He is Dhoni in batting. He is Dhoni. Strong comparison. Okay, he is Dhoni. While when he bats, he is Dhoni. That is metaphor. Now children, let us go to the exercise. You have to tell me which is simile and which is metaphor. All the world is a stage. Is it simile or metaphor? All the world is a stage. The world is compared to stage. The world is like stage. The world is like stage means it is simile. Now here all the world is a stage. It is metaphor. Very good. It is metaphor. And all the men and women merely players. All the men and women merely players. Men and women are like players. Means simile. But here there is no like. We are comparing men and women to players. So it is metaphor. And shining morning phrase. Creeping like snail. Okay, the schoolboy. He is creeping like snail. Like snail. So like comparison that comes. So it is simile. Full of strange oaths and bearded like a pard. He was having a beard like a leopard. Like a leopard. Okay, comparison of two similar things with the word like. So it is, come on, simile. Right. Seeking the bubble reputation. The soldier, he was seeking the bubble reputation. Reputation is like a bubble. Reputation is like a bubble, that is simile. Bubble reputation is metaphor. His youthful horse means dress. His youthful horse, well saved, a world too wide. His youthful dress, it is so too loose for him. It is very loose for him. It is like a world wide loose. Like a world loose. Big loose. Okay, like a big loose means simile. There is no like here. So it is metaphor. And finally, and his big manly voice. Turning again toward childish trouble. His man voice like childish trouble means simile. His man voice childish trouble is metaphor. Okay. Understood, children? Right. The fifth question, pick out the words in alliteration in the following lines. Right. What is alliteration? Alliteration is the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of an adjacent or likely closely connected with. That is, the same letters or sound, if it is repeated in a line, then it is called alliteration. See, all the men and women merely players, what are the alliterated words? Same like sound and word letters. Men, merely. So these two are alliterated words. The second one, man, many, man, okay, man, many. So these are all alliterated words. The same second B, there is another word, play, part. This is also alliterated words. Jealousy known as sudden and quick in quarrel. Quick quarrel. So these two words, quick and quarrel, are alliterated words. Okay, children. So question number 6 and 7 and 8. Can you do it at home today? Can you read those question answers? Very simple. You see, the passage is given, a small 2-3 lines are given, and from there the questions are asked. Okay, you just do this exercise as your homework. You will definitely enjoy doing this exercise. Question number 6, 7 and 8. You can do it at home. If you have any doubts, you can call me and get your doubts cleared. Thank you, children. Have a great time.